Okay, so here's the deal. Do you want your ex-girlfriend or wife back? Or specifically, do you want to learn how to trick your ex into coming back? Yup, it can be done, and you're about to learn how to do it in this video. So yeah, sorry about your breakup. She must have been special if it led you here. Again, yes, you can make your ex come back, but only if you do things right. If you're not careful, you might scare her away for good, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. I'm about to teach you a technique called zero contact, which is the very first thing you should do if you want her back. And here's a bit of trivia. Most guys ruin their chances to get their exes back because they don't use this technique. True story, so let's not make that mistake. And no, zero contact doesn't simply mean stopping all contact with her. There's more to this technique, and in fact, most guys do it wrong, and that's why they fail. In this video, I will show you how to do zero contact the right way. Sounds good? Yes? Well, before we get started, I want you to do this favor for me. Take a moment to click the like button below this video. After you do, I'll tell you all about the zero contact technique, what it is, how it works, and what you must and must not do if you want your ex back. Ready? Then click like right now and we'll get started. Go ahead, do it now. I'll wait. Done? Awesome. So here's how the zero contact technique works. As its name implies, this is all about maintaining absolutely no contact with your ex. That means no calls or texts, no likes or comments on social media, and just complete radio silence with her for at least 4 whole weeks. And for 1 whole month, all you'll do is focus on self-improvement. You'll be upgrading your look, your fashion sense, your physical fitness, your finances. You get the idea. So 1 month of zero contact with your ex, combined with lots of self-improvement. That's the game plan. Why, you ask? It's all because we're operating on a proven, tried and true psychological principle. Familiarity breeds contempt. Translated into the dating game, the more you badger your ex, the more revolted she feels. And yes, the less likely she'll come back to you. This is why most guys never get their exes back. It's because they try so hard to get them back. They don't realize what they're doing is making their exes feel more and more contempt for them. And that's why your goal should be to do the exact opposite of that. You want to do zero contact so that instead of building contempt, you'll be building curiosity. The longer your radio silence goes, the more curious she gets about you. And the more she thinks about you, the more open she actually becomes to getting back with you. Do you see the concept yet? Type yes or no in the comments below so I'll see how I'm doing. Now, again, your goal is to make her so curious that she can't help but check out how you're doing. She might call you to ask how you are, or she might like or comment on one of your posts on social media, or she might send you a text to just say hey. When that happens, you must be prepared to immediately move to the next step of your game plan. And that next step is called the FZ protocol. You've gotten her to check on you, now it's time to make her ask you to come back. How do you do that? I'll tell you how the FZ protocol works in just a moment. Right now, if you've learned something new from this video so far, then do consider subscribing to my channel. You'll continue to get eye-opening dating advice that actually works. Besides, isn't it time you started being in control of your love life? If you agree, then do take a moment, scroll down, and click the subscribe button now. Are you in? Great. Welcome to the club. So now, let me tell you about the FZ protocol. I was first introduced to this technique by Derek Rake. He's an attraction coach who teaches men how to use mind control in their relationships with women. Not the Hollywood kind of mind control, by the way. We're talking about applied psychology, hypnotherapy, persuasion, that sort of thing. As an example, we've already covered an important mind control principle in this video. Familiarity breeds contempt. For the FZ protocol, we'll use another established mind control principle, and that is the fact that human beings want what they can't have. And here's how you'll use this principle to your advantage. The FZ in FZ protocol stands for friend zone. When she finally checks up on you, you'll be treating her like an old friend you're happy to hear from again. Not as your ex, very important. So you chat, you hang out, and you have fun as two good buddies would. And through it all, you do not bring up your past relationship or anything remotely about it. Your focus is simple, to have good times with her. Eventually, she'll bring up the topic of your past relationship herself. When she does that, then you give her the friend zone speech. You say, "You know what? I think you breaking up with me was a good thing. I was able to be myself again and do things I've always wanted to do. I thought we were better off as just being friends. I thought you felt the same way." Then, no matter how she responds to your friend zone speech, you ask her, "Why? You really want to give us a second chance?" At this, she'll say something along the lines of yes or maybe. When she does, then you lay down your new terms and conditions for your new relationship. For instance, if your breakup was because she couldn't stand you spending time with your buddies, you can say, "Well, you're special to me, so a second chance sounds good to me. However, we got to be clear about one thing. I get to spend as much time with my buddies as I want. Deal?" Or if she broke up with you because you wouldn't move to her town, tell her, "I like you a lot, so let's give it a shot, on the condition that you move to my town, not the other way around. Not immediately, of course, but I'm not leaving this place. Hope that's clear. Deal?" If she enjoyed her time with you after the breakup, then she'll gladly agree to your terms. When that happens, congratulations. You've just learned how to trick your ex into coming back to you. Now you have a new relationship and a new chance at winning at life. Your job's not done though. Now that you have your relationship back, your new goal is to make it last a lifetime. After all, if that wasn't your goal, then why go through the trouble of winning her back at all? Now, some of you might be thinking, "Actually, Fredo, I don't want her back for life. I guess I'm just lonely." If that's how you feel, then hey, no worries. I know how it goes. The loneliness after a breakup can be soul-crushing. And yet, I have some good news for you. Whether you want to get your ex back for good or you want to start over with someone new, my advice is the same, and that is to learn and start using a mind control technique that's called fractionation. What is it? Fractionation is a conversation technique. It's designed to make a woman feel emotionally addicted to you. Not just attracted or seduced, but well and truly hooked. And why should you learn how to make a woman feel addicted to you? Simple. When she's addicted to you, it won't matter how rocky their relationship gets. She'll always come back to you and continue loving and supporting you. It's that powerful, and it'll make your love life so much easier. Fractionation is the ultimate relationship management technique, and you're about to learn all about it. At the very end of this video, a link will pop up. That link will take you to a special online masterclass on mind control. There, Derek Rake, the man who came up with everything, will now teach you how to use fractionation. In fact, you can skip using the FZ protocol technique and just use fractionation on your ex. The only disadvantage is that you might not get to set your new terms and conditions. She'll get so addicted that she'll either apologize for breaking up with you and beg you to come back, or simply kiss you, jump your bones, and explain herself later. I'm sure you won't mind though, right? So go ahead. Whether you want to get her back or start over with someone new, you know what to do. Click the link and join the online masterclass now. Do it.